Okay, so I own the DJI Mini 3 Pro, and I gotta admit, I've had a couple of crashes with this, and I'm sure maybe once in a lifetime, if you're a drone owner, you might have as well. And maybe you've damaged your gimbal. Well, I found a simple trick that costs less than $1 to fix a broken gimbal. Now, it doesn't work for every scenario, as every case may be different, but let me explain what happened to me, and maybe, just maybe, you can do the same fix with just this. This is some super glue.
Maybe you've crashed your drone like I have several times, and so far I've been pretty lucky. But when I fly it up in the sky, I noticed that I'm sometimes getting jittery footage. Now, I did find a way to fix it and solve the problem. Now, for everyone, I think everyone's problem will be slightly different, but I'll show you how I fixed mine. Just buy some of this kind of stuff, some super glue, and what's happened to mine is I have a hairline crack just here, right? So what I'm gonna do, and this is the third time in a row I've fixed it now, but because I fly a lot in the tropics, the glue eventually wears away over a couple of months. But just a dollop of glue here, and it should do the trick. So I'm just gonna put on some glue now and then test this out. And you've got to be really careful with this. You could take it to a shop and they'll charge you a couple $100, or just put some glue there. Okay, now we'll let that wait. Just put a little dollop of glue there. Now I will let that dry for a minute and then I'll do it again just for extra safety.
1 moment later.
Just as you can see here where the crack is. Just put a bit more glue on that. And you want to be careful not to glue that to that, because that does need to spin from side to side. I'm just gluing where the hairline crack was just here. Sometimes you might have a crack in a different spot, and that will cause the gimbal to vibrate. You'll hear it vibrating even when it's not moving, like not flying.
And there we go. 5 minutes later, I've launched my drone up in the air and it is crystal clear, back to normal. No more shaky footage.
Now, I've actually fixed this 3 times in a row. I'll explain why, but for 50 cents, it's worth a try. I do warn you, do this at your own will. You could break your drone. It depends on how big the crack is and where the crack is. Worst case scenario, just get some glue remover and take that off. Anyway, I hope this has helped you, and I've got something special for you next. I have just got my hands on my first anamorphic lens, and that will be the next video.